1-ish month out from our first piglets. Norah here is due first, and I wanted to show you her giant pig nipples. You can see where she's getting some milk. She's due in about 4 or 5 weeks, and Jess here is due a few weeks after her, and she is just getting quite large. Her belly is kind of hanging on the ground, but her nipples aren't as enlarged. Oh, I'm getting too close. It's feeding time here. They've managed to spill their food everywhere. And you can see her milk is hanging down a bit too, but her nipples are still really small. I'm not sure what that's about. This is Mango. Mango's due in, there's Norah. Mango's due in late April, the orange one there. And she's not showing as many signs as Jess and Norah, so that seems normal. These are our first piglets though, so we will see. We were hoping to get piglets last fall, but we didn't. So we'll see. So for breeding this year for our pigs, Winston's cute face, we put Winston in with our goats in another pasture on the other side of the farm, and we left him there. And when we were ready for to breed Norah was first. She was in heat. We were watching her and could tell she was in heat, and we took her over to the other pasture, and she and Winston did their thing, and we left her there for a few weeks just to be sure. And then we moved her back here and got Jess and took her over there, so that way we could be sure that we would only have one mama pig due at a time. We have this house here set up with, which you can't see because they've got so much hay piled in there right now from when it was cold, but we have a crush rail or whatever, I think that's what it's called, around the edge of that house. You can see it right there, but the house is full of hay, so we got to get some of the hay out of there so that the piglets won't get rolled over on as easily. So this house is clearly for kind of warmer weather birthing, which we're hoping we will have, being March, April, and May, which is why we did not want winter piglets. And anyway, that's how we know the due dates though, because I tracked their cycles, and then we put them with Winston when they were in heat. Mango is a little more of a question because she was the last one, and we brought Winston back to her instead of bringing her to him, and I thought she had another week or two before she would be in heat, and then she appeared to be in heat like the next day. I don't know if it's like some other animals where putting the male in can bring on a cycle, or what happened, but I'm counting on her being due a little bit earlier, but I have the other dates written down as well, just so we can keep an eye on it. Our big question is going to be, I really wanted them to be due a month apart, and they are due more like 2 weeks apart. So we will see how much piglets can grow in 2 weeks. This is our first time with Kunekune Piglets being born on our farm. We want them to be big enough to follow mom around and live with the other pigs by the time the next one is due. So we'll see how it goes. If it doesn't go well, then we have a couple of backup plans. If we rearrange our goats a little bit, we have some more houses that would work for mama and baby piglets on a temporary basis. We're now 1 day away from Norah's due date. We're getting ready to check her while she's eating her dinner. She's locked in this small area. You can see the fence goes around, and then her sister, there's me, my shadow. Okay, her sister is right here. This is Mango. She's not due until the end of April, and it's March 19th today. She's kind of foaming at the mouth because she wants her dinner. Anyway, Norah has got a little bit of some nesting going on in her house. Nothing major, nothing really different than the last week, but we're just keeping an eye on her, checking her to see if she has any milk leaking or anything like that. You clearly can't see it from here, but we're gonna check, and you can tell her belly has really dropped. I don't know if you can tell in the camera, but it is touching the hay under her. And if you compare that to Mango, which is what Nora looked like a little while ago, Mango's belly, she's not letting me see, is way up off the ground. And her milk is a little bit there, but not near as full as Nora's. We've also got Jess, but she is now in a separate pen, and so is our boar, Winston. So, while Norah is really low and really big, she doesn't have any milk yet, so her milk is not that full. We don't think that she's gonna have babies tonight or anything, so we are cleaning out her house. It looks like the roof may have leaked a little bit in this area, and it's kind of, the hay's gotten wet and there's some bugs in there. So we're just gonna pull all the hay out real quick, use it to cover up some of this. It doesn't look like mud, but it is. And there's mud over there by the gate. We're gonna cover all that up, and we have a crush rail in this house, which is currently buried in this hay. So on one hand, I like this hay because it's so torn up by the pigs sleeping in it that it's not really a hazard for the piglets to get stuck in it the way they can with fresh straw and stuff. But it is, it's too dirty, so we're getting out. Okay, now that I'm in the fence, Norah is letting me get some video of her giant belly. Baby.
Baby is just like, what?
Would you like to join us? Let me get rid of the stuff.
Except this one has one. Not one, this one, but the others.
But their bodies.
But the bodies feel Just kind of looking around. One's wandering off.
This was another breach one. Okay, sorry, I'm right in your face. Bottles again. Come out and play. Covered in hay and stuff. Keep it all covered in hay.
Looks like a bee. I can't quite see it yet. I don't see a girl by yet.
Still, grab the short nose for you.
You don't need that big long thing. You're gonna find a pile of them both out there.
Yeah.